Good afternoon, Recast. Thanks for joining us for our second question of the day in our series. We're continuing to discuss the third John sermon from Sunday called Don't Be Such a Diotrephes. And today we're looking primarily at verses 5 to 8 and discussing Don's second point, which is that we should support those who minister for the name. That is the name of Christ. In this section of the passage, John is really praising Gaius for being hospitable to this group of traveling preachers or evangelists or missionaries, whatever you want to call them, that came to his town and made much of the name of Jesus. And he's saying, hey, you did that really, really well, and I want you to continue doing that. So whenever somebody comes to your town that's traveling and proclaiming the gospel, show hospitality to them, show love for them. He says that he should send those types of people out in a manner worthy of God. And the implication there is that he should financially support them so that they don't have to ask the pagans or the Gentiles that they're preaching to for money. That would allows them to unashamedly proclaim the truth of the gospel. And then I think the big take home for us is really the last verse in this section, verse 8. It says that we ought to support these types of people, traveling evangelists and missionaries and preachers, so that we can be co-workers with the truth. When you support someone financially that's making much in ministering for the name of Jesus, you are partnering with them to spread the truth. What a fantastic reality. And really, this is where the whole concept of supporting missionaries comes from in the Bible. With that in mind, I just have a couple of quick questions that I think you will find beneficial to kick around as a group. First, I want you to just spend a few minutes brainstorming. Who do you know? It could be locally, it could be globally, who's doing this kind of work, who is ministering for the glory of Jesus. Maybe it's your pastors, maybe it's a small group leader, maybe it's some missionaries that you know across the world, but who do you know that is doing that type of work? And share with one another about what they're doing. It's encouraging to hear about how God's working all around the globe. And then second, we can't all go and do that kind of work. We can't all go across the globe and minister for the name of Jesus. But I think we can all give. And this verse really encourages us to be people who partner financially with people who are doing that type of work. In our last church, there was a family. They had come to know the Lord through the church and were fairly new Christians. And they started hearing that they could support people who were going around the world sharing the gospel, and they wanted to be a part of that. They wanted to be co-workers with the truth. So they took a drastic step, and they sold their house and downsized so that they had some extra money in the budget to be able to give and to support the mission work around the globe. That's a drastic example, but I'd like you to just take a couple of minutes and talk about how you might, as a family even, make some changes that might enable you to support those who are making much of Jesus around the world. I hope that this series is encouraging to you. We love you. We miss you. We're praying for you. We can't wait to be together again soon. Thanks. Hope you have a good week.